Hey y'all! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know my name is Inja and I am so blessed today. I'm so happy, by the way. As you can see, I'm in my safe heaven. At this place, imagine nje huko jua inawaka iko hivi. Kunakaa the summer is summering, but inside here in this kabush forest or something like that, it's always peaceful and the fresh air is fresh. Anyway, I am sure that mmeona title ya video leo. Today's topic, very interesting and very depressing, by the way. So, by the way, before I forget, we are at 3 point. Lazima before I post this video, kama nitakuwa nimepost on Monday or Tuesday, I don't know, lazima tutakuwa at 3.4 subscribers. Thank you so much, because for the last 1 week we have been growing tremendously and I love it. Tulikuwa like rocket shoot. 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, and we are here. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. And guess what? Hakuna kubo. Plus, anyway, I am a mother of one. I know this barely carried someone to this earth. Mama Taji. Anyway, that introduction is too long. So today's topic, let's talk about being a perfect mother, of which there's nothing like being a perfect mother, right? Let's talk of what do you mean when mtu anakuuliza hii narembona wewe ni mama mzuri, how do you become that perfect or great mother to Taji? I'm like, there's no one that is perfect, especially if you're a mom. There's no being perfect mom or a perfect dad or something like that. You just be great, just be you, but with some responsibilities, with some qualities, with some characters that make you great, or that perfection that your baby needs. So let's begin with the definition of a great mom. Let's say, okay, according to me, when you say that she's an amazing mom, she's a perfect mother, what do you mean by that? What do I mean by that? So I think it's learning from our past mistakes, and not only our mistakes, but also our friends, the people we relate with, knowing how they made mistakes, where they went wrong, how they corrected it, and how you can use those mistakes learning. How do I say this? And use hizo mistakes zenye ulifanya ama venye ulilearn kunacha mtoto wako. Simple. Alafu simple. And then one of the other qualities I think that makes a mom a great, or that good mom that one needs, that a baby needs, because kids need this mom mwenye you brought him or her into this world, so it's natural for them to look up to you. So one of the things is you have to nurture them. You have to nurture them to be what, I don't want to say what you want them to be, but to be this amazing kids that, you know, ulikuwa una dream of being. Let them be better than you. I don't know if I'm using the great or the good words, but yeah. Nurture your baby to be better than you are, to be greater than you are, to be more amazing, more jolly, more perfect than you are. Oi, sorry. So kuna watu wataangalia wako like mpaka kwa miti. So the next thing, let's say unconditional love. You have to learn to love your kid or your baby or your babies or your kids unconditionally. You know, most of the time we make mistakes because I think tunafanyanga kitu tunafanya, okay, you love them conditionally, unaweka conditions unajiwekea conditions za venye utapenda mtu or your baby or yourself, which is not okay. I mean, unconditional love. Na hii dress my friend inanitoa kama mama Taji. Oh, what unconditional love. So unconditional love, learn to love them unconditionally. Yani the love should come from within, from hapa. Na si jokes, si mchezo, ikuja from hapa. It has to come naturally. It has to come out naturally from within. You have to feel it, and if you're feeling it, trust me, your kids are feeling it. If you are feeling it, it projects itself everywhere else, to the people around you, to the kid. And trust me, if you learn to love yourself first, which is the next point, you have to take good care of yourself. You don't expect other people to take care of you and you be able to take care of your kid. Sijui kama tunaelewana, ama sijui kama this is making sense. Like, taking care of yourself, have your peaceful time, have your serenity, have your peace of mind, ndo uweze hata kupenda wengine, like kupenda the baby pia. Have that time, go for a good massage if you cannot go for the good massage. Have some amazing sleep. For example, if you're having a toddler or a small baby like I am, I'm currently an 8-month mom. Yeah, and I'm not bragging. Stop it. Anyway, so you could have, like, kama mimi, I have someone, nitapatia maybe show your mom mtoi, and then I go have some sleep. It doesn't mean that ulale the whole day or the whole night. At least have an hour to yourself. Simple. Have an hour to yourself, and yeah, ukiwa na the peace of mind, when you're sane, when you love yourself, when you have that self-confidence, when you have that self-courage, inner peace, just inner peace. Trust me, it projects everywhere else. The other thing is empathetic. You have to learn to be empathetic. Like, this kid will make mistakes, and not only will they make mistakes, hawatajua that they have made mistakes. Get into their shoes. Because what do I mean by the way by being empathetic? Be on their shoes, fit in their shoes. Make sure that umejiweka in them. Like, for example, if he or she wants something, kwanza fikiria, process it, be in their shoes, think like they're thinking, feel like they're feeling, and by that way, trust me, you make the amazing decision. And the other thing, communication. I'm really compiling things up because I think niko kwa point ya 4 ama ni 5, I'm not sure. So communication, make sure there's amazing communication with your kid. Because kama mimi, for example, mbeleni, my baby is not talking, yes, but sikuwa nimelearn kufeel how he's feeling, communicate naye, kujaribu kuelewa what he wants. For example, a baby, he's right now 8 months, right? How does a toddler talk? Ama ata communicate aje? By crying. Simple crying, right? There's different types of cry kwa mtoi. Atalia wakati yako na njaa, wakati yako uncomfortable, if the diapers is not changed, or he or she is just uncomfortable, or he wants something. So you have to learn to uelewa your communication and try kusema nini. Because, for example, if he's crying and you've already fed him, right? Nisha breastfeed and then bado analia. I have to check the diaper. Is the diaper okay? Kwani imempress? Because the diaper inaweza kuwa imempress mahali hapo mahali umefungia. Kama haijampress, amesusu kwa diaper, ama is the diaper full or something like that. So you change the diaper. If he's still crying, then you check the fevers and all that. You have to learn to know what your baby is trying to communicate. And if the toddler is talking, then that means that, that's easier because you just sit down with him or her. Yes, tunaambiwa in the Bible that ukiweka the rod down, you're spoiling the baby. But nowadays, mimi honestly, speaking. If I'm not wrong, I'm not right, you can comment how you discipline your kids or that or something like that. Mimi watoto wa siku hizi, this generation, if the baby makes a mistake and you beat them up, I'm telling you, you're making it worse. Like hata sikia, like hata kusikiza hiyo kitu namchapia bila kumcorrect, you see, umemchapa but hujamcorrect. The next time he'll make the same mistake because he doesn't know what is right. So you just have to sit down with the baby or the toddler, communicate with them. Actually, I'm going through a parenting book that it's not a book, yeah, parenting necessarily, but it has a topic on parenting. It's a guild book for the followers or guild. It has something to do with the parenting. It tells us that the first 7 years of you and the baby determine the rest of the baby's years. The first 7 years of the baby or the toddler matters so much, so you have to handle them with care. If ukionyesha mtoto kila time ni kumchapa, my friend, before afike 6 years atakuwa amezoea vichapo, so you cannot tell them anything. So I think the best thing is just sit down, talk, communicate, make them understand why this is wrong, why this is right. Simple. The next thing is respect. You have to show them respect for them to respect you back. You don't have to shout to them because trust me, yelling at the baby makes it worse. I don't know if it connects with the respect or something like that, but treat them with respect and they will respect you back. Not only when they are babies, but hata wakikuwa wakubwa, they will respect you back. I don't know how that happens, but I think it's nature. It's the way God created stuff, right? Otherwise, mimi sijui. And then the next thing is don't be rude to them. I think hiyo inakujia hapo kwa respect. Actually, I had I don't know how to say this. I was fighting PND like the last couple of weeks, and I noticed, or as we were talking with someone who guided me, I noticed that when I, as the mommy, I'm having a lot of things occupied in my mind, right? And I want to be rude to someone, or I want to project that. Okay, not necessarily that I want to, but it just projects itself to the kid, because umtoi hakuna venye atanifanya, right? He's young, he's small. Hata nikimyelia, if I yell at him or I be rude at him or I disrespect him or I just do anything to him, it means I'm projecting my inner feelings to the wrong direction, right? So respect yourself. It will project to the kid or something like that. Always make sure that you give yourself the inner peace. I think your point tulianza nayo kitambo. The inner peace projects outside, right? And then the other thing is I wanted to talk about few things or several things. So I said taking care of yourself. Oh, allow your kid to fail. Kwanza nilinotice hivi because mbeleni my kid started sitting down, and then now he's trying to crawl, but while trying to crawl kuna venye anajiangusha. Usi mbeleni, I thought that was wrong, and I wanted him to be this perfect boy, right? So if he falls, I just sit him down. I'm trying to make him understand that akianguka akilalia mguu, instead of mimi ningoje ajitoe yeye mwenyewe, aone like na nikianguka hivi naweza gongwa, or nikijaribu kucrawl hivi mguu nafinyilia. So akianguka nina soothe, sijui nitasema aje. I wanted him to be perfect, which is not right, because when I let him go, I started nikaanza kumwacha chini ajitembeze yeye mwenyewe, ajitambaze. He started akianguka, he falls actually very carefully. Sahi akianguka mara ya kwanza agonge, atajua na nikianguka hivi, nikianguka kama sijafikira, kama sijaangalia mahali naanguka nitagongwa. So and then nikijiangusha hivi mguu ninalalia, kuna kauchungu. So that way he learns, right? So let's make them allow the kid to fail. I mean, we all learn from these mistakes, we learn from these failures, right? Yeah, including hata kwa masomo. Mi nikikwambia vitu nimeona nikiwa shule, like you want the kid to be so perfect, you feel to understand, or unasahau that mtoi anafaa I learn from his own mistakes. Akifail that way atajua, akienda hapo mbele atajua, na nikifanya hivi na hivi na hivi I'll get the same results like I got last time. So he learn on that process. And then the other thing is be supportive. For example, let's say talent wise ama something like that, if the kid talks or communicates to you about something, or the kid communicates to me about something, I'll have to listen and support them. Not only mentally, support them financially, because you brought them to this world. Mpaka afike ile age yenye anajitafutia mwenyewe, you have to support them financially, emotionally, spiritually, not forgetting them. I just remembered a point. Ila time yenye una project the hate towards the baby, actually the Satan has a stamp. Satan wana stamp vitu zake, by the way. And once you unjua ile mtoi ajaanza kujifaitia, once umeanza kuonyesha kuchukia mtoto or kukomukano kiamono, just you're giving other dimensions, other sijui nitaziita aje, but unazipea chance towards your kid. But as for now that you're taking care of him, supporting him, just zeal him with that love. That love alone is enough, including in the spiritual realm. Sijui don't explain aje, but if you know, you know. If you don't understand, sijui, just know, love him. And then the other thing is be humble. Yes, you're the bigger guy here, but don't let the pride of ni mimi najua, mimi nakwambia uende hivi na unaenda hivi. I said go this way. Just be humble. Humility, it's a simple virtue. Humility, and the baby is okay to go. Be humble. Don't let the pride overtake your chances of being an amazing mother. Okay. The other thing is be a role model. To vitu kama uto kwa role model, sijui nita explain aje, but some of these things are self-explanatory, right? Light, oh my goodness, light, oh at the light, right? Self-explanatory, like you have to be a role model to them. Be this kid that be this mom that mtu yake akiangalia asema nataka kuwa kama mom. Yeah, if not kama mom, greater than mom, but in the same path. Simple. And the other thing is you should also have a sense of humor. Msikuwa ati mnaboyana kila time. Hivyo by the way utafanya mtoto akae na smile, hata atakuwa bright. By the way, sense of humor kidogo, msikuwa very strict, hata kama utakuwa strict, of which you have to be strict to the kid, because hii njia haikunjuliwi kidogo. Naambiwa samaki mkunje angali mbichi or something like that. Mtoto usipomuonyesha njia akiwa mdogo, like I told you, the first 7 months are very, very crucial to the kid's growth. And then, I don't know, I think that's it. And be a forgiver, because the kid will make mistakes. Usika hapo umenunia mtoto. Imagine unakaa hapo umenunia mtoto. Anyway, be a forgiver, and also teach the baby to be a forgiver. Just like the Lord forgives us. Anyway, that was amazing. I feel fresh. I feel vizuri. And then at least, imagine here I'm learning a lot of things, especially from that book. I think I should make a video about parenting from that book. It's amazing. Otherwise, that's it for today. I didn't want the video to end up being 20-something minutes. I wanted it to be short and sweet. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in. Till next time, I love you.